everyone, it's Strawberry Ellie here and thank you so much for joining me in another video. We are in Bali right now and I'm really excited about that. And since you guys seem to like the previous video I filmed about cost of living while we are in Thailand, I thought I might just do that while we're here in Bali as well. But it's only gonna be about the time we spent in Ubud. We moved around a little bit and right now we are in Seminyak, and Seminyak is a little bit more expensive since it's right by the beach. It's a little bit more touristy, but we're only gonna spend a couple of days here. But Ubud is a bit more inexpensive and it's a really nice area as well. It's really tropical. You feel like you're kind of in the jungle, and we really enjoyed our time there. And I thought I might just show you what we spent on average in a day, or might just also in a week. So I hope you will enjoy that. In terms of accommodation, it's a little bit different than Thailand. So in Thailand, we stayed in an apartment and we rent that apartment for a month, and then you get a monthly deal obviously, and you also pay at the end of the month, you pay your bills in terms of water and electricity. And in Bali it's a little bit different. You kind of either stay in a guest house or you can also stay in a hostel or even in a hotel, but that would add up if you want to stay longer. So we decided to stay in a homestay, which is kind of like a guest house, and you pay daily. So we paid each $6 daily, so in total our room was $12, and we stayed there for about a week, which came out to $42. But I'm sure you can also just figure something out if you want to stay longer to get a deal, because they're really accommodative and they're probably gonna make that work because they want you to stay. And the property we stayed at was really nice. As I said, the owner was there, so the family that owned that property lived there as well, so it was kind of this homey feeling. And the difference is that we didn't have a fridge, so we just used the fridge by the property to put in some coconut water, for example, or if we had some cut up fruit. So it definitely worked out. And we also didn't have air conditioning, which was fine because it cooled down at night a little bit and you got the breeze, you got the fresh air. Ubud is just really lush and nice and the air is really fresh, and so it wasn't a big deal not having air conditioning at all. We just had a fan which was on the ceiling. But I also filmed a room tour, which probably gonna go up after this video. I have a bit of difficulties with the internet connection here, but definitely stay tuned, and I'm also gonna link it down below afterwards. Now, in terms of transportation, you can easily walk everywhere you go. Obviously, it depends where you're staying, but we really had a really good location where we could walk easily to the market or our favorite restaurants. And also there was a nice hike that was close by that we sometimes did in the mornings. Other than that, it's not really that of a biking scene there in Ubud and in Bali in general, if I've noticed. The roads are really tight and small, so I personally wouldn't recommend renting a bike. But what we did is we got a scooter for a few days the time we got there, and we actually rented from the property we stayed at, so that worked out really great. And it worked out being $13 a week, and it worked out really great because with the scooter you can basically go everywhere. We could just go outside a little bit outside Ubud and explore and just see different places. We saw the rice fields. You can also go to the waterfalls. You basically have so much possibilities when you have the scooter to get out and explore, as I said, and definitely see a lot. And other than that, you can also use Uber there. It's definitely way cheaper than using a local taxi, but it's not as common here anymore because the local taxi drivers are kind of aggressive and then against Uber drivers, so you definitely have to be careful with that. And there's also not that many Uber drivers in Ubud. They're more like in the beachy area, for example. There's also more taxis there, but if you have to get an Uber, you will definitely find one if you want to do a longer trip. So for example, when we went from Seminyak to Ubud, we got an Uber and that was $13, and obviously because it's the two of us, we can split that. And also on the way back from Ubud to Seminyak was $13 again, and we split that. So when you have a few other people that want to go to a different area, then you can obviously split the taxi or the Uber, and that works out great as well. Now, it was definitely easier in Chiang Mai to stay on a budget and just live a really inexpensive way in terms of food. Now, it is a little bit different here in Bali. Again, we don't have a kitchen area, and also in Ubud we didn't really have a fridge either, and it was really difficult to prepare food. Now, since we saw this kind of as our holiday, we only stayed for a couple of weeks. We kind of just went out a lot, and what I mean by that is we still watched our budget, but for dinner, for example, we went to our favorite restaurants because the food is really amazing. They have a lot of just vegetarian but also vegan places, completely vegan, and also raw vegan restaurants. So we really love the food there, and we saw it as our treat to go out for dinner and even sometimes during the week as well. But other than that, we just ate fruit throughout the day and also drank a lot of coconut water to hydrate ourselves, and then for dinner we treated ourselves to go out to eat. So I can't really include our expenses in terms of food in this video, so I would say that we spent on average $4 to $12 a day on food, but obviously that fluctuates and I can't really give you an estimate. It depends on, yeah, if you want to live on a budget and prepare most of your food at the place you're staying at, so you might want to consider getting a kitchen, or if you say it is like a holiday and I want to go out more, you do that, and obviously your budget is gonna be a little bit higher. But as I said, it's definitely a valuable experience. The food is definitely way cheaper than it is in Western places, but the food is amazing and so delicious, so I would definitely recommend doing that and treating yourself to a few meals out here and there, depending if you like that and if that suits your lifestyle. As I mentioned in our other expenses video, is that we don't really buy a lot of things. We're not really into shopping, and also the activities we did here didn't really cost any money. So our expenses outside of our accommodations or our rent, the scooters or our transportation and food was really low, to be honest. We didn't buy any clothes. The only thing we treated ourselves was this coconut bowl, which you can get here really easily, and they make them here, so they're so cute, and I saw them all over Instagram, so I thought I just have to get one. And this one was just $3, and it's perfect to make smoothie bowls and put them in here, and you just get this like beachy Bali feeling, which I just love. And I also got a toothbrush, which was just $2, another wooden one. I really value having a wooden toothbrush, and my definitely got old, so I got a new one here. And then what I also got was reusable bag, which I have here. So it's a set of 4, and they are mesh bags. I don't really want to take them out right now, but as you can see here, these are reusable mesh bags where you can put your produce in if you buy something. And as I mentioned in previous videos before, I definitely want to go more zero waste, and I want to use less plastic. I think once we left Southeast Asia, it's definitely so much easier for me to make that work. So I'm going to use these, and I'm really excited. These ones were only $4, and I'm gonna travel with them for now. The last thing we got were books, and we spent $7 each on a new book because, yeah, we both love reading and we definitely value that, and we wanted to get another book. So that is actually basically everything what we spent during our stay here in Bali. As I said, I can't give you a definite on what we spent on our food, but we just see it as our holiday. Bali is an amazing place to stay. You can stay in so many different areas. If you want to stay by the beach, I would definitely recommend staying in Canggu. That is a little bit more inexpensive than Seminyak. Seminyak is definitely more touristy, and the places to stay are more expensive as well. But Ubud is just a beautiful, lush, tropical place. The vibe there is amazing. There's like a yoga and health-conscious community. So I would definitely recommend visiting Ubud if you're staying in Bali. And yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you want to see more of these videos about our cost of living wherever we are staying. Definitely check out the other one I'm gonna link down below, and also our apartment tour. I hope you have an amazing day, and I see you in my next video. Bye guys!